Days of Our Lives week of November 25. Hope and Sean's sad news. Lani and Eli return. Jack's crushing dev discovery. Days of Our Lives spoilers Thursday, November 21. Sarah's unpleasant caller. Kristen goes wild. Ava warns Brady. Days of Our Lives JJ levies as Chad's decoy. Javi dumps Leo, APB on Hattie. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of November 25 to 29 reveal that Jada Hunter will face some new demands from Paulina Price, while Rafe Hernandez becomes a confidant for Javi Hernandez. Javi will open up to Rafa about all the drama with Leo Stark and get some advice, but Johnny DiMera will be busy turning to EJ DiMera for guidance across city. Despite Johnny's growing guilt, EJ may formally again push him to put his treason behind him and try to move forward with Channel DiMera. As for Joy Wesley, she'll start to horrify after discovering her secret association to Alex Kyriakis. It'll leave Joy contending with Alex to keep his mouth shut. Once Thanksgiving arrives in Salem, Steve Johnson and Justin Kyriakis will give back to the community by putting together some refections for the food closet. There'll also be a vacation feast at the Kyriakis Manse, so that'll bring a fun Days of Our Lives festivity. Over with Paulina, she'll get some amazing updates from Channel. Will Channel admit that Eli Grant and Lani Grant are coming home for Thanksgiving? It seems likely since Days spoilers say Lani and Eli will indeed return to Salem, so Paulina should get agitated over seeing them along with the Haves. Back with EJ, he'll demand a reason from Gabby Hernandez since she put him on full blast and slighted him in the city forecourt lately. Will Gabby offer an "I'm sorry," or at least admit that EJ isn't solely to condemn for the end of her marriage? Across city, Days spoilers say Kat and Chad DiMera's plan for Clyde Weston will hit an unanticipated chain, so they'll have to figure out what's coming. As for all the Thanksgiving fests, Jack Deveroux and Jennifer Horton Deveroux will be back to celebrate with their loved bones at the Horton house. Sorely, Thanksgiving will turn dimmed when Jack finds Doug Williams deceased in bed and informs Julie Williams that he's passed down. Although Julie will feel like her whole world has atrophied, she'll have a lot of people she can lean on. As the news about Doug's demise makes it around Salem, there will be plenitude of gashes and warm recollections participated. Days spoilers say Hope Brady and Sean Brady will be back on screen as this Doug mourning period begins. Sean and Hope will console each other as they reuse Doug's grim fate. Next, Marlena Evans will have some word related to John Black and will partake it with Kayla Johnson that could involve enterprises about John going MIA after helping out with a special ISA case. So we'll bring you more prognostications on Marlena's worries. Days of Our Lives spoilers say the week of November 25 to 29 will bring some Thanksgiving party highs and some burial medication lows. Days of Our Lives spoilers Thursday, November 21. Sarah's unpleasant caller. Kristen goes wild. Ava warns Brady. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Thursday, November 21 reveal that Holly Jonas will see a different side of Tate Black, but will that be a good thing or a bad thing? Since Holly and Tate will have an awkward hassle with Sophia Choi and Aaron Green that could prove eye-opening for Holly. Sophia Muscle rant about Tate saying Holly's name in bed and leave Holly eager to give him the passionate experience he's pining. That could clearly bring a whole new view of Tate when the time comes. As for Aaron, Days spoilers say he'll try to put a smile on Sophia's face. Sophia will be enough down in the dumps over how effects played out with Tate, but Aaron may manage to lift her spirits a bit. Still, perhaps he can move Sophia to date him rather ultimately, if Aaron can be fascinating enough. Sophia and Aaron could both make some updates to their romantic status if all goes well. Other Days spoilers say Ava Vitali will give Brady Black a stern lecture. Ava may smell that Brady is seriously considering going back to Kristen DiMera and sound the alarm. Brady formerly admitted he could no way truly shut the door on that possibility because of Rachel Black, but Ava may make a strong case for why he should indeed slam it closed. Whatever the case, Days spoilers say Kristen will be busy bothering Sarah Kyriakis in her sanitarium room. It looks like Kristen may try to drag Sarah out of bed and push her to try walking. Maybe Kristen will want to prove to Brady that her good deed paid off. Anyhow, Xander Kyriakis won't appreciate how pushy Kristen is being and will eventually throw her out. At some point within the coming Days of Our Lives occasion or two, Kristen will find Ava and Brady participating a warm grasp, so that news will bring some enterprises about their growing bond. Back with Sarah, she'll indeed try walking again. However, she'll no mistrustfulness want to do it without Kristen around as in followership. Although Sarah will struggle to put one bottom in front of the other, she'll be determined to get herself mobile again following the serum injection. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Sarah's determination will prove worth it sooner or laterally, so we'll bring you more prognostications on her recovery. Days of Our Lives JJ levies as Chad's decoy, Javi dumps Leo, APB on Hattie. Days of Our Lives spoilers recap for Wednesday, November 20, reveals that JJ Devereaux ran into Gabby Hernandez outside the cantina and offered updates on Chad DiMera, asking EJ DiMera to drop the charges against Kat Green. JJ explained the situation with Clyde Weston and upset about the possibility that Kat was a double agent who was playing Chad. After JJ apologized for jilting all this on Gabby, she assured him it was fine. Gabby admitted she missed Abigail DiMera and allowed she merited to rest in peace. Although Gabby wondered if there was anything she could do to help, JJ couldn't suppose of anything, though he appreciated the chance to open up. At the Horton house on Wednesday's day's occasion, Clyde called Chad and handed instructions. Chad and Kat were supposed to check in a hostel under the names Mr. and Mrs. Chad DiMera, but Clyde said he'd be in touch again with a time and position. Once Chad disconnected, Kat bothered they'd be sitting ducks if they did what Clyde asked. It could give Clyde the upper hand and leave them without any word on Abigail's remains or Kat's hostage mama. Kat suggested transferring a couple Bates to check-in, which would allow them to watch for Clyde and give them an advantage rather. Chad got on board with the idea, but he shut down Kat's suggestion about letting Mark Green join the plan. Once JJ appeared and heard about the bait dilemma, he claimed on pitching in. JJ was obviously going to be Chad's bait and had an idea on someone who could help, so he presumably planned to ask Gabby to play Abigail. In the city forecourt on Wednesday's Days of Our Lives show, Bonnie Kyriakis worked to move Kate Roberts-Brady that Hattie Adams must be behind the poisoned cupcakes. At the Salem PD, Ray Fernandez turned in his armament and refused to let Jada Hunter talk him out of quitting the force. Rafe made a vaticination about the resentment that could grow between them if he stayed working under Jada, so he didn't want to risk their relationship. Paulina Price came blowing by and wanted Rafe to be the lead operative on the poisoned cupcake case, but he informed her that he was relinquishing. Although Paulina wasn't happy about that, she told Jada to assign her coming stylish operative rather. Kate ultimately appeared on Wednesday's day's occasion and explained why Hattie could be the shamefaced party. Once Kayla Johnson delivered the results of the tests she'd run, Paulina got evidence that the cupcakes were indeed poisoned. There thankfully weren't enough poisons to do any real detriment, but Paulina acted like this could still be in tried murder disquisition. Jada eventually put an APB out on revengeful Hattie, since all signs were pointing to her so far. In Gaby's office, Javi Hernandez was oblivious about what Leo Stark was criminating him of. Leo claimed Javi was the only person who had access to all the story details on his laptop. Javi denied stealing anything, but Leo stood by his belief that his new nut was impersonating Lady Whistleblower and spoiling all his stories. As Javi offered up a bogus concession, he mocked Leo by walking him through it and proving his proposition was ridiculous. It didn't make any sense for Javi to show up in Salem 2 days ago, grieving his mama, meet Leo, find out about some arbitrary show, and steal his stories just to spoil them. Likewise, there wasn't enough time for Javi to study all the details and incontinently make a Lady Whistleblower post about them. Leo eventually realized he'd indicted the wrong malefactor, but it was too late to undo this as far as Javi was concerned. Javi made it clear that they were over and hovered to call security, so Leo was forced to leave. When Gabby returned to the office on Wednesday's day's occasion, Javi surprised her with the news that he was done with Leo. After Javi pulled up Leo's contact on his phone, he deleted it. Once Leo met up with Bonnie, she asked how effects went when he brazened his Lady Whistleblower pretender suspect. Leo allowed he'd made a huge mistake and sounded worried over blowing effects with Javi. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Leo and Javi still have unborn together, but it'll take some time and remission before they can get back on track. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.